I never catch myself doing an actual movie review or my experiences of going to see, these Hollywood movies that come out because over the past years, it seems like the movies have kind of fallen off. They just don't make them the way they used to. I went to go see 28 Years Later, and I was hoping that the movie would be decent. And then it was only good up until The Hunt, and then the movie just kind of fell flat. And it was just terrible after that. So I said, you know what? Jurassic Park's coming out on the 2nd, on a Wednesday, mind you, on just kind of sort of some off day, right? It's supposed to come out usually Thursday or Friday. And I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to go see Jurassic Park to start my vacation because my vacation started today. I'm on day 1 at 16. I said, you know what? I'm going to go see Jurassic Park. So we went to go see it. And I will admit that the last Jurassic Parks have been completely terrible. All right? So I wasn't really expecting too much of this one. I said, this movie's not going to be as good as probably the original ones that came out. Because the last 3 were just god-awful. But I must say that I was actually impressed. This was a good movie. Jurassic World Rebirth was pretty damn good for a 2-hour and 13-minute plus 30-minute previews. I must say I was very impressed. They reverted back to part 1, where they were on some remote island, where the park was far, far, far away, in the ocean, out in the Caribbean, and they sort of reverted back to the roots of the first one. Very, very good. And then, going to be kind of spoiler alert for a couple of you guys. They kind of made like this laboratory, and somehow there was like a breach, and all these dinosaurs escaped, and then they started mutating. They started mixing amongst each other, so they started deforming. And so instead of instead of killing the dinosaurs, they said, "Oh, we'll just keep them on this remote island, and they could just kind of live there, inhabitant or whatever." And that's sort of what happened. And this movie was damn good from the start all the way to the finish. Damn good. The jump scenes were amazing. The surprise in your windows with the T-Rex were badass. The Bronchiosauruses were pretty cool. The pterodactyls in the movie were cool. All the other animals that they had, there's one that looks like a giant whale in the water. It was really cool. I'll tell you what, man. The jump scenes in that movie is badass, and I recommend you guys to go see it. If you have not, I recommend you to go watch Jurassic World Rebirth. It was good. One thing that I liked was that they went and did away with 2 of the worst actors that Hollywood has to offer. One of them is the redhead girl, Bryce Howard Dallas. It's like Bryce Dallas Howard. I'm like, she's an overrated actress. No offense. She can't act for shit. Glad they got rid of her. And the second one, which I know the ladies are going to be pretty upset. And let me explain why they're going to be upset. The ladies are going to be upset because I know they like Chris Pratt. They're like, he has those John Cena moments in the video, and he's like, and then I got to get those camera angles on his face. It's like, we already know he's good looking. Why must we have to continue to put the camera on his face and make it less about the movie? It seemed like kind of like a Twilight movie instead of Jurassic Park. Well, anyways, Chris Pratt's another overrated actor that is long overdue to be casted away from Jurassic Park. And finally, I can't stand the guy. Can't stand him at all. I think he's a horrible actor. I think he's overrated. And I think the only reason why he got that position is because he's a good-looking guy and the girls like eye candy. It's no hate for me, but just at the same time, he just can't act. Well, finally, I think they finally decided to pull the cord on those 2 and said, let's go ahead and go with a completely new script and completely go in a different direction and get away from these actors and actresses that just can't act. And Chris Pratt is not a good actor. I don't care what people say. Same with Bryce Dallas Howard. She can't act. So, therefore, they got rid of both of them, and they're gone from the Jurassic Park. And now they replaced her with Scarlett Johansson, which I must say I was a little bit skeptic at first. Because I thought, oh, they're just putting some pretty girl on the camera again who can't act. I thought she did a very good job. Okay? Then they replaced, of course, Mr. Chris Pratt with Jonathan Bailey. I thought Jonathan Bailey played as Dr. Henry Loomis. I think he did a very good job. Very good job in the movie. Very, very good job. And there were, of course, some other actors in there and actresses that you guys got to go and watch the movie to sort of, form your own opinion to it. But I think that this new Jurassic Park's really good. You see a little bit more blood. It's a little bit more gory. You see bodies being ripped apart, but from a far angle, like not that you can't really see it too much. You see a hand being separated. And I thought, okay, is this going to be rated R? Is this where Jurassic Park is going to? Because you know what? I've been saying this for years. I thought Jurassic Park was a little too cheesy. I know they're kid-friendly, and it's supposed to be a kid-friendly sort of or Disney thing to watch. I understand, you want to be able to get the best of every age bracket to watch it. But I said, maybe Jurassic Park needs to take a turn and go rated R. I don't know if they'll ever do that, but they should go rated R. And I think this movie sort of teasing for a possible rated R Jurassic Park in the future. I'm not expecting to get 100 views on this video. But what I'm expecting to say is that I think that this Jurassic Park, this new direction they're going in and getting away from, the Chris Pratts and the Mrs. Howards and all that, I think it was a great idea for Hollywood to do, and now to go in a new direction with a new cast of characters and go ahead and, change the storyline up a little bit and make it a little bit more graphic. I think they did a hell of a job. The storyline was amazing, and there was no overkill. The scenes where the T-Rex was trying to eat one of the girl as she was chasing her, I thought was really cool. The raptors in the scene were really cool. You had the pterodactyl attacking the raptors. I thought that was really cool. The movie had me sort of on the edge of my seat for the entire film, and that's kind of hard to say because usually most movies today suck. And I'm waiting to leave the theater 10 minutes into the movie. I'm already ready to head out the door. And Jurassic Park actually kept me watching the movie the whole time. Like, I watched it from, the last 3 Jurassic Parks was Jurassic Ass. I didn't even call it Jurassic Park. I called it Jurassic Ass because it was a straight ass. And like I said, and I said this for a while. I said, as long as they keep going with Chris Pratt, this movie's going to fucking suck. He's just a horrible fucking actor. He shouldn't be in Jurassic Park. And I think finally they just decided to pull the plug on this guy. And it's about time. Like every time I watch Chris Pratt in Jurassic Park, it's nothing more than just some Twilight remake. And I just said, you know what? I think now is the time to go in a different direction. Somebody whispered in their ear and said, let's go ahead and get away from Chris Pratt. Let's go in a total new direction. And they finally did. And I couldn't say I'm more happier. Well, I would love to talk about something else than movies, but that'll be for another video. I just want to talk about the upcoming movies that are coming out. I saw the previews for Five Nights at Freddy 2. I saw some movie called Odyssey. I don't know, it says something about Zeus or something like that. I might go ahead and watch that. And then Superman's coming out, the new Superman. I saw the previews. I'm not going to lie, I wasn't too enthusiastic about it. But I was like, you know what? I might check out the new Superman. The new Superman might be popping. No, it's cool, King Twister. Like I said, this video is not even going to be that long. It's only just going to be like maybe 20 minutes. I just, people are going to be watching and like, so what, the gory, it's more gory, it's more graphic. You can actually see T-Rex eating people, which is pretty cool. You see some hands missing, limbs missing, bodies being ripped apart. You see a little bit of blood in the movie, but not too much. But I'm thinking, and this is just my guess, that Jurassic Park is going to take a different direction, and it's going to go towards more of a rated R. And that's what I've been saying for the last couple of Jurassic Parks. It's been kind of dry, bland, boring. They need to get rid of some of these actors and actresses. The 2 they need to get rid of the most, they got rid of them. And let's just go in a new direction, new storyline. and let's see where this goes. And now I think they're going to go in a rated R direction, and it wouldn't be surprise me if the next one's going to be rated R. And I think that that's what Jurassic Park needs to do. It needs to amp it up a little bit. You can only rehash it so many times. It's like the Fast and the Furious series, the same shit. When they do the Fast and Furious, it's like how many times you got to fucking race cars, or the Walking Dead. Jesus fucking Christ! Don't even get started with that. I can't believe I lasted 7 seasons with that bullshit. The first maybe 3 seasons of The Walking Dead was pretty good. Then after that, it slowly digressed. And then in season 7, it completely fucking sucked ass. The Walking Dead. And now they went all the way to season 11. Thank God they ended that shit. And I heard the ending was terrible from the reviews. After season 7, I just stopped watching. I'm not watching no more of this garbage anymore. They're just trying to draw milk as much money as they can. It's the same thing with Transformers. They want to milk as much as they can. Well, I will say the Jurassic Park, the Jurassic World Rebirth, I was actually impressed. And I hope that they continue to go in this direction from the last 3. Please, for the love of God, don't bring Chris Pratt back. Please, do not bring him back. I've seen enough of that jackass already. For the love of God, don't bring him back. And please don't bring back Claire, a.k.a. Bryce Howard. Don't bring her back either. Keep them fired. Let them go direct or go be actresses and actors. They'll go screw up some other movie. And go ahead and continue the path with Jonathan Bailey and Scarlett Johansson. I think, they did a damn good job. So before I close this out, I just want to say, I hope you guys go see the movie. If you don't believe me, you can always go find out yourself and go watch it. I'm telling you, you're going to waste $25 for I'm not going to lie, maybe I'm over exaggerating, like 15, 16 bucks. I recommend you go waste it and go watch it. You'll be pleased. This movie was damn good. Damn good. And it had me at the edge of my seat. And you actually see a lot of the characters dying off, which is not something you often see in previous Jurassic Parks. They try to keep it friendly and try to keep everyone alive and only like the villains die or whatever. This one, they actually killed off a lot of the good cast. A lot of the like secondary characters, that kind of ordeal. And I felt like I was like, okay, so they kind of like, they made it really cool, and mysterious, where's the direction of this shit going? And I'll tell you what, whoever directed this film for Jurassic World Rebirth, if it's the same director, which I think Gareth Edwards, I'm telling you right now, you did a damn good job. I give you, this is probably going to be the movie of the year. And I normally don't say that because I've called Jurassic Park in the past, like World Dominion. What was the other one? What was the other one that came out in 2018? Fallen, whatever that was. Fallen Kingdom and Jurassic World in 2015 was complete fucking garbage. World Dominion was trash. So the last 3 were just god awful. But this one, the Rebirth, man, they did a damn good job. And I will say, I give Gareth Edwards, if you're watching, good job on the good job. You had me hooked. I'm not gonna lie, it's a damn good movie. And I wouldn't be here pre-recording this shit or going live just to tell you, you did an amazing job directing, bro. I must say, I was very impressed. 28 years later sucked. I'm not gonna lie, it was a complete letdown. But Jurassic fucking World Rebirth was just hands down straight fire. So if you guys ever get some free time on your own, I recommend you go see the movie and you could formulate your own opinion and tell me what you think. But man, this movie was good. This movie was damn good. You guys go see it if you don't believe me. I would give it at least a 9.5 out of 10. Sorry, that movie is kind of trash. No way. Did you see the movie, bro? Did you see the new Rebirth? It's not trash. And the ones that were trash was World Dominion and Jurassic World. Those were trash with Chris Pratt because he's a trash actor. Same thing with Claire, trash actress. I'm just glad they got rid of these two once and for all. I got tired of looking at them every movie. I'm like, okay, so Jurassic World Rebirth, is this going to be another Chris Pratt Twilight bullshit? Is it going to be another one of these crappy movies again with Chris Pratt in it? Please, for the love of God, say it ain't so. And then when I heard that they weren't, I said, you know what? I might actually go check this movie out. It may be a letdown, but maybe it's not that bad. And then when I went and saw the movie, I was like, whoa. Especially when that scene where they were in the boat, right? So they were in the boat. It was a random family, which is what Spider's referring to. There was a random family in a boat, and there's this like giant, looks like a whale. I don't know if it was the great white whale or whatever it was supposed to, prehistoric whale. And it was huge. And he was rocking the boat and hitting the boat. And it was just, with the 3D glasses on, it felt surreal. With those 3D glasses on, I'm sitting there watching, and it felt like you were actually sucked into the movie. That's how good this movie was. I don't know what Spider's talking about. This movie was better than the last one, World Dominion, and it was better than the one in 2019, and then it was better than the one in 2015 in Jurassic World. The last three were crap. Trash. This one, man, was straight fire, man. You know, it was straight fire. Now, I think maybe there was an actor or two I didn't really like in this one. Like, I didn't like David Licano at all. That was the boyfriend of the family, the father's daughter. She was dating him. I think his name was Xavier in the movie. But I thought he was kind of a little cheesy. But at the same time, I thought that he was pretty good. You know, the father of the movie, I think his name was Ed. His name was Atwater or something like that. And I think his actor name was like Ed Screen or something. He did an okay job. But, you know, the daughter's boyfriend was a little... He was corny. But other than him, I thought the movie was fucking great. Falling away. The T-Rex in the ocean scene were only good things. The dialogue was shit. Oh, come on, man. You're a party pooper, Spider. What movie? Are you going to tell me that the last Jurassic Ass movie with Dominion was better than this one? Hell no. Dominion was trash. And the one before that. Dominion, Jurassic World, and the one that came out in 2019 was complete garbage. I'm like, no more Chris Pratt movies. It felt like watching John Cena in Twilight. You ever watch John Cena in wrestling? Well, then watch him in Twilight. Well, you're going to watch a lot of him in Jurassic World because Chris Pratt is that guy. He's just an overrated fucking actor who can't fucking act. And the only reason why he got that spot is because of his looks. Let's just be honest, because the girls want to see him. Okay, fine. I mean, if you want to see somebody good looking, then go watch porn. You keep that out of the movies and go watch porno. This is the movie. I want to see dialogue. I want to see storyline. I want to see acting. Chris Pratt does not give you any of that because he can't act. He's overrated. One of the most overrated actors I've ever seen. And the only reason he gets in the big roles in movies is because of his looks. I'm just being honest. I'm not being a hater. He's, oh, you're just a hater. No, I'm not a hater. I'm just being honest. He can't act. He can't act. He's terrible. He's like Mark fucking Wahlberg. You know, you have to say the same shit over and over. Over and over, the same actor getting the same spots. And after a while, you tell yourself, you just cringe at it. You just want to see something new. And, you know, to be fair, I think Claire was overrated too. I think her character kind of doled out. She kind of aged a little bit. Doesn't look as good anymore. And it's like, we need to go in a new direction here. This is just not working. And the storylines in the last three, especially Dominion, were terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. And Jurassic World in 2015 sucked too. So those three, and the one in 2019 sucked as well. Okay, so that one sucked too. The last three were terrible. They needed to go in a new direction for Jurassic Park. And there's no way, Spider, you can't tell me that Dominion and that Jurassic World and the one in 2019 were better than this one. There's no way. This one was way better because Scarlett Johansson, believe it or not, I think played her role very well. And she actually did a better acting job than Mrs. Bryce Howard. Did a very better job. And of course, Jonathan Bailey, who's a doctor, kind of a little nerdy, cared about saving the animals and stuff like that. Okay, maybe a little cheesy, but I felt like his acting was on point for his role. Wasn't overrated like Chris Pratt, who's just togging the fucking camera. It's just, Jesus Christ, how much Chris Pratt do we have to watch? Tired of seeing this guy. Finally, they make a Jurassic Park where he's not in it no more. Oh, thank God. Anyone but Chris Pratt. I mean, anybody but that guy. He's terrible. He's a terrible actor. And you got rid of him. Thank God. Thank the Lord they got rid of him. He's like fucking Mark Wahlberg or like Nicolas Cage. Just overrated. No, I didn't see the F1 movie. That was that race car movie. I haven't seen that one, but I kind of want to see it. But I did see 28 Years Later, and boy, was that a letdown. Huge letdown. They had a cameo with the guy who played in the original one is a zombie who died, but the kid ended up killing him. And so he ended up dying in like 20 seconds, which I'm okay, he's a zombie, I get it, but it's like, he pulls a cameo just to get 20 seconds in the movie. I don't really know if I want to see that. And then it's just the scenes were just terrible. The zombies never really attacked any of never attacked the house that was on the island or the fortress. And then they kind of team up with these guys who were doing like Mortal Kombat moves at the end, or they look a bunch of Power Rangers. And he's like, here, we're going to be on the same team, and shakes hands with like an 8-year-old kid, and the guy's got an upside down pennant or whatever, emulating that he was the devil or something. And it was just terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. It says, yeah, I heard 28 years got more born throughout the movie. Well, the first part was good up until the hunt. When they went on the hunt, after that, it fell off. And now they're going to make another one. So they're supposed to make a 3-part series to 28 Years Later. And if part 2 is going to be indicating anything like what the ending of part 1 was, oh my God, are you in for a thrill ride? It's going to be terrible. I can only imagine it. The only way they can salvate that damn movie is if they have somehow these zombies attacking the fortress, which is very possible. But it feels like it's kind of like some Lord of the Rings ripoff. Like, I kind of feel like that's where that movie was going to, some like Lord of the Rings crap. And it's like, you take the realistic simplicity out of the actual meaning of a zombie apocalypse, and now you're adding like little Mortal Kombat and a little Lord of the Rings crap. Yeah, it's probably not going to sell in the next one. If that's the direction you're going in, and I didn't like it at all. But nonetheless, Five Nights at Freddy, that's coming out. I'm going to be looking forward to watching Five Nights at Freddy's. I've seen the first one, and now part 2 is coming out. Part 2. They just don't make movies like they do anymore, Marvin says. Well, absolutely. Of course they don't make movies like they do anymore. I never said that they did. They don't. Of course, we know this. We know they don't make movies like they used to, bro. We're in the new times now, unfortunately, and I'm enjoying my vacation. I'm on a 16-day vacation. I'll be in D-Town tomorrow for Attica Boomtown. Live stream, videos, shorts, pictures, you name it. I'm going to be there. Plano fireworks show on Friday for July 4th. I'll be there. And Saturday, we're probably going to go, maybe go watch another fireworks show after that if they have one. And I'll be back on Monday. And then I'll be on vacation till the 18th of July, and I'm just enjoying my time off, and just I'm just enjoying my days off. I'm enjoying my time off, and I just I don't know, just enjoying my time off. This is a 16-day vacation. I'm looking very forward to this, and I definitely don't, not even thinking about it. You've been to Pearland Bogies. Now I just went to the one tonight after we went to to go see Jurassic Park, we went to the Bogies in Mo City. I mean, that's just because that's how I know everyone's there, and that's just where I go. Oh, man, going with. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to the one in Pearland. Don't get me wrong, and I think I might do that when I get back. When I get back on Monday, I'm thinking I'm probably going to end up going to the one in Pearland and get a little experience for the bogeys there. But I'm just enjoying my 16-day vacation. I'm not even thinking about my job. Don't care to think about my job. This is my time to myself and to enjoy life. Enjoy life, you know. Enjoy life. You know? Just saying. Pearland Bogies. I want to go to Pearland Bogies. If I go, you meet me up there. But definitely I want to go. I heard the portion sizes are bigger too, from what a lot of people tell me. If the portion sizes for your food are a lot bigger. Today I had the 10-piece bone-in. I had a salad. I was pretty damn good. And then I think I had me, what else did I have? What else did I have? I forgot what else I had. I think I had some fried mushrooms, but I didn't eat too many of them. For some reason, I ate like two, and I didn't want them. Yeah, I'm definitely, bro. I'm gonna let you know. Absolutely, definitely gonna let you know. But yeah, I'm heading to Dallas tomorrow. Got to get up early, probably about 8. I'm gonna pack all my stuff, and then I'm gonna be in Dallas tomorrow for about 5 days. I'll be there till Monday. And then from there, just enjoying my vacation. And then I come back, I'll be on vacation still for another till the 18th. So I literally will still be on vacation for still another like 11, 12 days. So it's gonna be fun, man. Just taking my time off. I'm working 60, 70 hours a week at times, and now it's like now I'm just getting this long stretch where I'm just rejuvenating the body and still getting paid. I'm like, love this shit. You know? Go watch the movie Jurassic Park.